Okay, well, hello everybody, and welcome to the Pin Collector channel. If this is your first time, thank you for picking my channel to take a peek at. And if you would, make sure and hit that like and subscribe button. Helps me out, and you won't miss any content later on down the line. If you're a return visitor, already a friend, thanks for taking a few minutes out of your time to listen to me. So anyway, I'm still trying to catch up a little bit from the Disney trip in the summer to Disney World in the pins. And as I stated before, pin trading was really very sparse, to say the least. So a lot of the pins that I got were purchased pins this time around with only a few tradables. The few that I want to go over tonight, I'm actually going to be talking about two different sets from the trip this time around. And the first set that I want to talk about is the origami set, which was a blind box set. And they come two per box. I didn't have too good of luck with my first two boxes, so I only purchased two boxes. Out of four pins, I got three plus one that was a duplicate. So for the three, we'll go ahead and start. I do love the look of the pins. They look like little folded paper versions of characters. First one we're going to talk about is Donald Duck. I don't know how well you can see that, but don't worry about that too much. I'll put really good pictures up here for you to take a peek at. And then also I got Chip. And remember, you can tell Chip is different because he has the black nose, the chocolate chip nose, whereas Dale, which was the other pin that I got, has the red nose. So Chip and Dale and Donald Duck for my three origami set pins this time around. I thought that was pretty neat. And the other set that I'm going to talk about tonight, and if you would, stay to the end of the video because I want to show you something that isn't pin related, but was kind of neat, something I picked up at Disney World. The next set was my Attractions blind box set that I started collecting. I did get a few duplicates of those as well, but I traded them off in the parks as we went along our trip. The first one was the Flying Carpets of Aladdin, which again, these are really good sized pins. This has a black background with silver fireworks. It has Aladdin and Jasmine on the magic carpet. Just a good looking pin all the way around. And again, up here for the better view of them. Voyage of the Little Mermaid has a swirl of water with Ariel and Flounder in the middle of it. The Seas with Nemo and Friends has a giant Bruce, a few water bubbles, and Nemo and Dory all encased in the pin. And I've said it over and over again, but I mean, one of the real reasons I really enjoy collecting pins is all of these are basically just little pieces of art. The design, looking at the designs, the colors, I think it's something that's going to be fun to be able to pass along to my grandkids, and hopefully they'll pass along to theirs. I've been collecting pins since 1999, with the vast majority of them being Disney pins, although I collect a little bit of everything. So we're talking 22 years of pins that I've collected, and I have several that are that old. They still look just as good today as they did the day that I got them. The last one was the Pirates of the Caribbean, which shows the pirates in the dungeon jail cell with the dog sitting there holding the keys, and they're trying to coax him over there. I thought that was just a really neat set, but I always love attraction pins, especially when they are not official attraction pins, like not just one that you would go up to the store at the attraction and buy to say, hey, I've been on this attraction, but something that relates back to it without really saying that's what it is. These pins are great for that. If you're into that, I would suggest getting a hold of the attraction blind box pins because they are really neat. Okay, Again, I promise, and one more time, I'll put that plug out there. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Love to have you as a new friend if you're not a friend already. But as I promised, something that I picked up, I actually picked this up in Galaxies Edge in Hollywood Studios. And they kind of, Docking Bay 7, which is one of the restaurants there, really cool themed restaurant, used to have these to eat with, but people were stealing them so much they decided just to start selling them. So here's the nice case that this comes in. It is I would consider it to be like a gunny sack type material case with drawstrings, which is really neat. And then the item is a spork. It is oddly shaped with a wide spoon and very different tines, for the fork. And no, I have not eaten with it. I've kind of kept it in its little carrying case, but just something really fun that you are able to pick up as a souvenir in Galaxy's Edge at Docking Bay 7. And then, of course, the says Star Wars Galaxy Edge at the very bottom and Disney trademark, but all the rest of the markings on this case are in an alien language, which you can translate with your My Disney Plus app. So anyway, 7 more pins put up on the board behind me until I get a chance to sort them out onto my permanent boards. If you're a pin collector, if you're having trouble in the parks right now trading pins, I would love to hear about it. If you collect any of the different sets that you see me talk about, I would love to hear about it. Drop me a message down below and we can start a conversation. Again, thank you very much for your time. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and don't let a ghost follow you home. We'll see you next time, guys.